What's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Maybe behind it? Behind the bush. Past the
Iba,
bush.
what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
A subway?
It has, of course, closed down. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that the surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki.
Kawasaki.
This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
Okay. So maybe someone is still in the subway?
Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
Did they go through
At
the
a railroad
subway?
crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
Are you okay?
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night, a black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko
I knew
Nadami's
it.
ex-husband and Mizuki's father, Renju Okiura.
Yep. Hair has been.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Ren. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway train. That explains why there were no cars parked near the... Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Daddy didn't do it. But he's
Either way,
gone.
I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
Sister. When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very...
In the hospital. You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
This is so annoying, I cannot. I don't do well with kids. He is, yeah, ironically. When was the last time you spoke with your dad? We asked her. How about the now messages?
Mizuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
There's no way her dad killed her mom and then tried to put it on her kid, his kid. No, there's no way. We'll get deeper.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so... Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That... I had to go...
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about the lady.
Yep. When was the last time you spoke with your dad?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling.
I did. Called earlier, and I tried...
And he
he's
didn't
not
pick up?
answering. Maybe he's sick. Yeah, maybe.
No.
I mean, he's leading like one of these big companies that sponsor or whatever YouTube shit, like popular people. So I don't doubt it. People are whack. That's the longest tunnel. But the suspicious figure.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy.
You're sure?
Well, But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the mess. Someone else must have used his phone.
Maybe someone
And
tried
his
to track
car.
him. I don't know.
Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one
He uses
conclusion.
daddy too much again.
The cell phone and the car were both
All I hear is daddy, 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 daddy. This. Oh. Oh.
Dotton.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our number. He's been acting strange since last. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanished. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
No alibi.
Doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
What is corroborate? Okay. Bye. Why did you release him?
So
True.
Renju was questioned at a local station.
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with.
Interesting. Any idea where Renju is?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't Bob. I had local cops search the place.
Where could he be?
About Renju's question.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all.
Okay. And his alibi?
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time.
So no alibi.
But that means no one can back up his story.
Okay. Bye,
All right,
bitch.
boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Where the hell did he go? What am I doing? Okay.
Sunpoke?
Sunpoke?
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
That's where he is.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
Maid cafe? Yeah, he doesn't have a cell phone. He doesn't need it though. He has Aibo.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast in Akihabara.
Maid cafe. You know they're all his bitches. Okay, let's see. Wait,
Can't be.
wait. Oh god. That's a yikes for me, bruh. Ah, yikes. Now, so both her parents die. Dead at least. Die. Oh god.
Renju.
I'm never going to Maid Cafe. No, I again. Very unfortunate. The plot thickens. Okay.
You look awful.
Have you been sleeping any?
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Best friend. Okay, damn. What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital.
Yeah, the green guy is ridiculous.
They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Why is the robe like
Her mother and her father.
that? I don't know.
I hope she'll be okay.
Counseling. She needs a lot of counseling after that. So, about Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
someone
all
did
over the
take my
news.
eye.
These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about?
So I don't know if you saw
Fine.
that part, but I
suppose you
apparently
deserve
have
to know.
lost all my memories from 6 years and back. So let's ask.
We have a name
don't
for
tell me.
it down at HQ.
Up to
The
now.
original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October.
6 years ago. 4 girls.
4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages.
So
They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
So he brought them there.
But they did have 2 things in common.
All missing an eye.
They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball.
Right though.
Pulled out posthumously.
So now it's left. And my eyeball is also the left one that's missing. So Cyclops?
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press.
You think I pulled out my own eye? Or did someone pull my eye and I was like butthurt after that and started pulling out other people's eyes?
I killed them, and they are now my dear companions.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological,
Yeah, no.
according to Greek myth. They are the children of Uranus, god of the sky,
No,
and
Uranus.
Gaia, goddess of earth.
Aha, got him.
Cyclops were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
It had to be. So,
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
was the Cyclops captured? Did they ever find him? Nah.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Wrong eye.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes
How do you
removed.
know?
But Shoko and Renju,
We're missing their left eye.
Yep. Me too.
The timing of the eye removal is also
Maybe I'm
inconsistent.
the new Cyclops.
The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed.
Have to.